the whole objective in the whole thing, in the first place. That's why I wanted to be a part of the whole thing, just to have an opportunity to, go from city to city and be around, my fans again. And I think it was a great atmosphere. I mean, I really think it's only going to get better.
As a reminder, please identify yourself, name and outlet.
Brandon Robinson, Scoop B Radio. Bubba Chuck, what's going on?
What's up, Dave?
Ain't nothing. So here's my question. When you look at the jerseys that everybody's playing, this I guess for both of you guys, do you guys get any flashbacks to, say, Space Jam? The look?
No.
No? Okay.
Not Space Jam. No, not Space Jam.
Okay. What do you think of the uniforms?
I like them. I think, all 8 teams got their own unique style to them, so it's a pretty good look.
Alan?
Oh, yeah, I like them. You know what I mean? It's cool. People let me see them before you let everybody else see them. I give them the thumbs up on them. But I like all the uniforms. I like all the uniforms.
But
Gerard Hector, Black Sports Online. What plays is Allen drawing in the huddle when he calls timeout? And your plan, I think, has come to fruition that you're going to lay in the weeds until the playoffs, try to play as little minutes as you can, and then go full boy.
That's not it. I signed up to be a coach, player, and captain. Okay, the coach part is going to go on throughout the game. The playing part is not going to be what you expect. 42 years old, I've been retired, 6, 7 years. You know what I mean? The only reason that I get out there for the couple minutes that I do get out there is for the fans. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see the Allen Iverson of old out there. Just my whole thing is getting out there, and, the people that's my true fans get to see me out in uniform again. You know what I mean? I thought my daughter got a thrill out of seeing me in my uniform, so, that was cool. But, as far as, the competition thing goes, man, I'm going to let these guys get at it. A guy like this, supposed to definitely be in the NBA. You know what I mean? He left way too soon, and obviously tonight you can see that he had above a lot of guys in the league. So, you know what I mean? This is truly a campaign for him. I was telling him earlier today in the locker room, you take this serious, man. You know what I mean? Because if you want that shot again, all eyes gonna be on this Big 3 thing. And definitely, this is the only basketball being played in the summer. So scouts, coaches, everybody gonna see it. You know what I mean? So do your thing and take advantage of it. That's why I give him the minutes that I give him out there on the floor. I'm not getting out there trying to take his shine. I'm gonna let him shine.
Appreciate it.
And the one thing about him coaching, it's so easy. All you do is say, he can't guard you, go pass.
It's simple to me.
That's what you said on the court.
Coach tell me.
Mark Spears, ESPN.
Mark.
What was it like for you walking out there, kind of getting what you used to get?
You know what?
Crowd, the yelling.
I mean, you always gonna get the chill bumps, goosebumps when you're in the atmosphere again, because you get flashbacks. You know what I mean? But in the back of your mind, you know that these guys play every day. You know what I mean? And they get up and down every day. I hadn't played until I got the call. So I had been out, 5 years or something like that, and hadn't been on the basketball court. But man, it was just fun just being out there, you know what I mean, in the atmosphere. Like I said, get flashbacks of, when you were that guy and everybody was coming to see you perform, not just to show up. So it was a big deal for me tonight.
And what do you think this league could be, and what do you think of the debut of it today?
Sky's the limit. Obviously, you see the debut was, I didn't even expect it to be, I didn't expect it to be like this. And then, obviously, guys that's retired now, see the outcome of, this situation right here. And, they probably will get their itch, getting a chance to look at it and see what it is for real. I just think it's going to get better and better. And I'm just happy that, I was fortunate and honored enough to be one of the first guys to be a participant in it. So I'm just happy for that.
With the Goldbergs in
Right.
the
You know what I mean?
It don't get no bigger than that.
Dr. J, I mean, Clyde and Glide.
L. Cool J.
Those Irvin. Like, I mean, it's just an honor for me. Like I said, Q wanted me to be the face of the whole thing. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know what I mean? But you gotta give me like 3 titles. I need to be a player, and that's gonna be limited. You gotta be obviously the coach and the captain. You know what I mean? But I think the best part about this game here tonight and all the other games, it was excitement all throughout. You know what I mean? It didn't need Allen Iverson, the player, per se. You know what I mean? I think just my presence as far as my fans and, little kids being excited to just, see me up close in person, that's what I got a kick out of.
Jeff Garcia, News for San Antonio. What did it feel like to be playing 3-on-3 basketball? Speak to a lot of other players, and they're saying it's back to their roots. How it all started for them and leading up to their professional career.
I mean, that's where it started, in the playground, 3-on-3. Usually you don't have enough guys to play 5-on-5, so we play 3-on-3, and it exploits you. You know what I mean? If you can't play defense, you're in trouble. 3-on-3, because the court's so wide open. You know what I mean? If you're a great offensive player, you know what I mean? It's easy work for you. You know what I mean? Because you can get where you want to get on a basketball court without so much help. So yeah, these are the roots. This is where we all started from. So I know, and we can't get up and down. If my wind was terrible in the half court, and my legs would be in the half court, I had no chance in full court. So let's keep it just like that. I don't think people want to change it. Full court.
Alan, South Illinois from NBC Olympics. If 3-on-3 basketball would have been on the Olympic program in 2004, would you have played that over 5-on-5? If 3-on-3.
No, I was a young animal then. Full court. Ain't no fun. I want to get up and down then. You know what I mean? Now I'm rooting for it because I'm 42 years old. So it's all good. Back then I was young.
So, Alan, you said that, and both of you guys, you said that you're going to be the face of the league and things of that nature. Are you looking at other guys that you've played with, maybe, and some of these guys who maybe just retired too, to try to help recruit to make this league bigger maybe in the future?
Well, I've been hearing rumors that, Paul Pierce want to play. He was in the locker room talking, man, this is legendary. Q's got something going. There's going to be a lot of people want to play. I feel like KG might play, a couple other players might play. So it's only going to grow, This right here, none of us expected this. This thing is huge. So you guys take it one day at a time and just go forward.
Coley Harvey with ESPN. Alan, I just want to ask about that moment kind of early in the game. You come out, fans start chanting, "We want a guy." You hear that, and going back. You can't go back.
I knew I was going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly knew I was going to have to deal with it because I was saying to myself, before the game, I was like, man, if I don't start the game, then I'm going to have to hear it as soon as it starts. You know what I mean? It's going to be, I'm going to have to deal with that. So I was like, oh, I'm going to start the game, then, won't be one of those situations. I started the game, whatever, and then the microphone that I had, first of all, I was scared when I had the microphone on that I knew I was going to fall eventually. I mean, that's all I do. So I was like, damn, well, if I fall like I usually fall, then I'm going to really hurt myself bad because, the, what is it called? It's not the mic part, but the, what is it? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And I knew if I fell on it, it was going to be a problem, so I had to take it off. And then I heard like some, I heard some chatter when I was just coming out just to do that. And I was like, oh shit, it's getting ready to be. So then when I came out, when I needed to come out to get a breather, then it started. I knew it. And I said, oh, let me just quiet it down for a second. Then I got back out there. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be because, and that's a tribute to the other guys that were playing. They put on a great show, and it didn't need a big Allen Iverson show.
More questions? One last one.
Alan, in 2 weeks, Philadelphia, what's that going to be like for you? In 2 weeks, you go to Philadelphia. What's that?
For the game?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the same thing because I mean, this right here, close to Philadelphia. I knew a lot of people would travel from Philly to come up here just to be in the atmosphere. But you know, I can just only imagine how crazy it's gonna be there, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Obviously, you know, those are where my biggest fans are, so I'm looking forward, you know, to the whole thing, and hopefully it turn out, if not better, but like this.
I got a question for you, AI. You hit your first bucket in Philly. Are we gonna get this? Stuff now.
Man, shit, you ruined it. Come up with something else.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank y'all.
See y'all later. Thanks for the question.